I'm excited to be here and honored to be here standing before you today as the Executive Director of Smart Start of Mecklenburg County. And I want to welcome you to this Opportunity for Influence event. Thank you for taking time to be with us this morning as we celebrate 25 years of service to this community. This is a great reunion for many of you here today. It's been fun to see the reunions of those who were involved in the beginning of Smart Start back in the early 90s. Probably several of you remember the expression that felt like it best described those early years, flying the plane while it was being built. And it was true. Smart Start quickly became a national model for other states. Our evidence-based and informed approach serves still as a gold standard for school readiness initiatives. Mecklenburg was a Smart Start county from day one 25 years ago. In that time, our organization has served more than 250,000 children, birth to 5. You heard that right, 250,000 young children. Our mission is to mobilize resources, forge partnerships, and support families in improving early childhood health, education, and development, and ensure that children are prepared for school success. What do we do in pursuit of that mission? We invest combined public and private resources of $13 million each year to fund 28 programs in Mecklenburg County in collaboration with our community partners that support approximately 10,000 children and their families each year. Each day, Smart Start funded programs provide opportunity to thousands of children and families. Let me share just a couple of examples. A frightened 14-year-old girl finds herself pregnant and assumes she's at a dead end. Little hope of finishing school, let alone pursuing any dreams. Then she becomes part of the Safe Journey program at Communities in Schools, which is funded by Smart Start. Not only does she complete high school, but this young woman graduates from college with no student debt and becomes a labor and delivery registered nurse who is empowered to raise her child in a stable and loving home while dedicating her career to the care of others. Or about a teacher at a local child care center who is also a wife, a mother to 2 grown children, and a grandmother 3 times over. Having prioritized these responsibilities, she assumed she would be unable to ever pursue her goal of a college degree. However, next month in May, she will earn her associate degree in early childhood education at Central Piedmont Community College, thanks to a Smart Start funded program that provides a math tutor and an academic coach who provide the critical supports needed to allow her to balance all her responsibilities while nurturing her thirst for knowledge. She will now better serve the children in her care and also be in a position to share that training and education with her colleagues at the Child Care Center. We're proud to be an integral component of these individual success stories, but today is about more than celebrating our past. Today, we want to share with you our plans to expand Smart Start's impact, our thoughts on how, together, we can elevate Smart Start's mission to more broadly provide opportunity for influence in our community for the 85,000 children birth to 5 and their families. Over the past 12 months, we have committed to a rigorous and intensive planning process resulting in 4 strategic priorities. We will impact policy, practice, and investments for all children birth to 5 and their families. We will empower families to provide supportive home environments and live in safe and supportive communities. We will invest in programs that help make sure that children are physically healthy and developmentally ready for kindergarten success. And we will ensure that children have access to high-quality, nurturing early learning environments. We are excited about further outlining and communicating concrete strategies over the next few months to achieve our vision and address these priorities. Not coincidentally, these priorities align with the broader Leading on Opportunity recommendations that are at the core of conversations in our community about opportunity for all individuals, regardless of zip code. Smart Start of Mecklenburg County, through 25 years of strategic investments, has accomplished much towards creating opportunity for many children and families. And with these strategic priorities, we are looking to expand upon that experience to address the emerging needs of the community. We have a lot of work to do. It is for this reason that we will use our voice to highlight the needs of all children and adopt an intentional approach to lift philanthropy across our organization to launch a broader culture of giving on behalf of young children in our community. We will leverage our 25 years of experience to lead the community's effort to provide opportunity for every young child in Mecklenburg County. We will talk about brain development and explore how to better educate the entire community about the critical first years. We will explore how to help all families, and not just the 30% who have children in regulated child care, to feel supported in their primary caregiver roles. And of course, we will continue to invest and advocate for policies that ensure early care and education is of uniform high quality and accessible to all. Young children are at the very beginning of their story of opportunity. Every experience a baby has forms a neural connection in the brain. Our work is to ensure that positive connections are created that will last and strengthen, serving as a foundation for future health and learning. We need to work together to ensure that all children, regardless of their zip code, have a strong and positive start that will set them on the path to success. We are in an exciting time and place, and there is momentum building in our community. While we didn't like the Chetty report about Mecklenburg children's chances of rising out of poverty, the community has rallied to create a new narrative. We must act now. Several of the task force recommendations have been areas of Smart Start focus for 25 years. Quality early education for all, a strengthened early care and education workforce, supporting parents as their child's first teachers, and promoting positive early brain development, social and emotional health, and early literacy. The recognition of the importance of these efforts gives us new energy at Smart Start, that our work may be scaled to reach every child in every community. Today, versus 25 years ago, there is a much wider understanding of the critical importance of the first years of a child's life, and the fact that getting it right during these years will provide for a very positive and long-lasting return on investment. We have ambitious goals and priorities, and we know we can't accomplish this work on our own. So today we're making a call for a broader partnership with our corporate and business community, government, faith community, nonprofits, foundations, families, and individuals. Help us spread the message that brains are built, not born. Consider the ripple effect of Smart Start's work beyond those directly served. An investment in Smart Start is an investment in the start of at least 10,000 more stories every year, and will serve as a catalyst for strong economic development and community well-being. Smart Start readily accepts our role as the voice for all children birth to 5, but it will take the entire community, all of us in this room, and our friends, colleagues, and institutions beyond, to embrace this effort to ensure all young children are touched. I told the board of directors when interviewing for this position that this opportunity was not a job to me, but a calling. I still feel that way. Won't you join me in that calling to make Mecklenburg County an amazing place to be a young child, regardless of your zip code? Thank you.